Hi, I'm Cal Kempinen. Being a landscape painter, this is one of my favorite pieces in the show. I really love the textural quality to it and the composition and how he played the light in it, and economy of line with simplicity of the strokes. He really captured the mood and the feeling and the temperature and the sense of that day, you know, in a very simplistic way, and giving the impression that it's painted in a lot more detail than it is. So.
Okay, my name is Joseph McGee. When I came here today, I noticed the Guy Wiggins. I'm an appraiser. I actually looked at 875 of his paintings yesterday on a resource that I have. Out of 875 paintings, there's about 40 paintings of the nautical. He was from New York. He painted on the East Coast. He also lived in Virginia. That is obviously somewhere between Maine and New York, that particular scene. And these are the belongings of the Muskegon Museum. And I've been fortunate enough to appraise 85 pieces for the Muskegon Museum because I've seen these paintings before. But my favorite of all of the paintings in this room is the one behind us. His father was of the Line, Connecticut School of Barbizon painters. Barbizon means that they're intentionally dark, and it's a pre-impressionism. But here's an example of how a son is painting what his father was famous for. And again, out of 875 paintings, this man goes for $90,000 for an 8x10 of a snow scene in a New York street. His apex is $357,000 for a 28x42 with snow in it. He's known for snow. Landscapes are very few. Out of, like I said, out of the 875 that I looked at, there was nothing like this. Why this ended up, I'm sure, in Muskegon, because Muskegon is a lumber town. And what do we have behind us? Lumber. And I call it a guy painting. I think anyone can appreciate the nautical being here in our lovely area of Petoskey, Charlevoix, Harbor Springs. But I just have a great fondness of the one behind me. And I personally hung the painting, so I know the painting behind me weighs about 100 pounds. And with Steve's help, we actually were able to hang it. And it's just my particular favorite in this particular exhibit.
I know that we want to thank you all for coming this evening. It feels like we're in spring, and this show is so exciting to us as well, those of us who have worked on this at the Charlevoix Circle of Arts, and we are so thrilled to see so many of you out tonight. This evening, I hope that you will take time to look at all of these collectible, beautiful, beautiful pieces of art, and I'm just welcoming you and telling you that we have an anonymous donor and someone who's lent us some of these very beautiful, special, like the Renoir and the Alfred Ibestat and Mr. Horn. These are paintings that you would normally not even see in some of the most beautiful museums. So how lucky for us in Charlevoix to have this wonderful opportunity to have this kind of art and these kinds of friendships to make us move forward. And I would like to introduce to you our new executive director. We have two co-directors. One is Glory Wood, and the other is Steve Overton.
Well, I'd like to thank all of you coming out this evening. We have, I think, a wonderful show, and I hope you are all enjoying it. I would like to thank Ann Hendrickson. Where is she? Whoa, without her, I don't know what I'd be doing right now. And Patty Diamond, I want to thank her for the beautiful programs and flyers and all that she has done, all the work she's helped us with. And I'd like to thank our board members, Margaret, Betty, where's Nancy?
Bob.
Nancy and Bob for helping us and just being here with us and, you know, doing what you need to do to make this all happen. And also I would like to thank all the museums for participating and loaning us these beautiful pieces of work. We have the Dennos Museum in Traverse City, and I'd like to thank Kim Hannon, and she's been wonderful. She's helped us out tremendously over these past few months. And I would like to thank Art Martin from the Museum of Art Institute, and he has been fantastic. He's been more than generous and helpful with all of us. Jessica Merritt from Albion College, our beautiful collection of the women artists here, women images, and we would like to thank you for that. Thank them for that. And Robin Goodman from the Kalamazoo Institute of Arts, she's been fantastic. Everyone has helped us tremendously, and they have helped us make this with ease and make this presentation successful. So we just want to say thank you. And I would like to thank my co-partner here and co-director, Steve, for being so patient and kind while we've been hanging and dealing with all the lights and everything. And I want to mention and thank my dear friend here, Joseph McGee from Joseph's World. Thank you, Joseph. You've been so helpful to make all this work. And Joseph has a lot of wonderful paintings here that are for sale. So talk to Joseph about if you're interested in any of these. Well, thank you.
Joseph McGee is going to talk a little bit about his area of expertise.
Okay. My name is Joseph McGee. I've been in the art business for 35 years. I was first in this building. I was invited to the last art exhibit that was here. That was wonderful of the local contemporary artists. I've owned a gallery here for 28 years in Petoskey. I specialize in paintings, bronze, art glass, lamps, and sculpture, but I am what you call a personal property appraiser. I've been on the Antiques Roadshow a couple of times. But I do most of the museum appraisals north of Lansing. I have my favorites. My favorite is the Barbizon painting, The Lumber by Guy Wiggins back there. We all have our special, our favorites. You know, to have things like the Warhol, and the other things here, we're so fortunate that we don't have to go to metropolitan cities. It's right here in our backyard. And, you know, this is the items that I have here are for sale, but a percentage will go to this wonderful institution. And I will admit that I sold this Renoir. And I also am selling a Chagall, a Rodin foot, and this type of thing. But the family has, this opportunity allowed itself, so with Gloria we spoke to the family, and that's why that it's here today. You know, I'm very glad that the weather cooperated. But I would like to plug, you know, Beveled Edges, Trudy Bigelow and Ron. The Albert Bierstadt, there's two Hudson River painters here. One is the one in this one here, which is a 120-year-old frame, and the one back here. Not just anyone can frame these. Ron is the best. He actually was able to cut down that frame to accommodate that. A 1900 painting has to have a 1900 frame. That's the way that it achieves the goal you want it to achieve at a particular auction. But I'm familiar with most of the artists here. If you have any questions, I'd be happy to answer them. But I just want to thank everyone for coming out to help this wonderful organization.
And since we have Mike Schlitt here, he's the president of our photography club, and his is the next exhibit. I'd like him to say a couple of minutes so that you'll be watching the paper and looking forward to coming to his exhibit. Mike, if you'd say a few words, that would be great.
I'm fortunate to be part of this organization. It continually amazes me that after 6 years of being with them and watching them every few months tear down a show and put together another one, scrambling the final hours to pull this off is really amazing. And I've heard 2 or 3 times in the previous comments about how lucky we are to live in this beautiful part of the world. Charlevoix, Petoskey, northern Michigan is absolutely beautiful. So we have an exhibition coming up on June 19. So after this show is out, we're going to be scurrying to put our show up on June 19. So we hope to see all of you back here again. So thank you for supporting the Circle of Arts and our photography club. Thank you. Thank you.
I don't think we've met. I'm Patty. This is my friend Joanne.
Hello.
And we were wondering,
Kind of aloof.
Buddy, can you spare a dime? Hello? Is this her? Okay, I'm not trying to do anything weird, but I want to read your tag.
Patty.
Security guard.
He's guarding the Renoir.
Oh, he can't. He's like the Buckingham Palace guy can't talk. Okay. Sorry about that.
Thank you. Thank you.
I got to run.